Okay, coming in at number 8, we have Creed 3. I know. We're going to talk about that movie you probably think I should have mentioned 2 movies ago here shortly. Trust me. Just stick with me, okay? So, Creed 3. It's a solid movie that follows the Rocky formula to a T, and for the most part, successfully. So, why is it so far down on my list? I don't know. I just don't have a whole lot to say about this one. It doesn't feel like a huge movie in the Rockyverse to me, while I still acknowledge what a fantastic crowd pleaser it is. I really enjoyed Jonathan Majors in this. He gives a nuanced performance. A theme that this film plays with is that he is kind of the anti-Rocky, as both characters were considered over the hill at the start of the film, and were both given a chance at redemption by a character with the last name of Creed.
Maybe I ain't make myself clear. I want a title shot. Damn, if Apollo Creed could take a chance on some underdog, why can't you?
While Rocky was virtuous, kind-hearted, and resilient, Dame Anderson comes across as soft-spoken and kind.
So, Miss Producer, when's your next show?
I don't really perform like that these days. Not anytime soon.
Still hard to get that part up, though.
Which hides a treacherous and cunning personality.
Lil Don ain't gonna do nothing.
He a coward. You a coward, bro. And a fraud. Yeah, that's right. Run away, that's the one thing you still good at. Baby Creed.
As Adonis's friend from childhood. Dame is the dirtiest fighter we've seen in the Rockyverse, setting up opponents by injuring them before fights so that he can take advantage of their weaknesses.
You keep it clean, huh?
Yo, man. What you trying to do, hurt me?
Sensei Kreese would have been so proud of this guy.
You have a problem with that?
I like that Florian Montaño is back as Victor Drago, as his return sets up a similar angle as Rocky 3, with a former adversary becoming a friend and training asset to help Creed prepare to try to regain the heavyweight championship.
Although we were robbed in Adonis and Victor frolicking in the ocean scene, I think that was a missed opportunity.
In this story, Victor was supposed to take on the current champ, Felix Chavez, but is Nancy Kerrigan by one of Dame's goons before their upcoming fight, allowing Dame to slip in that spot and claim the title. Just gotta say it, this Felix guy wouldn't have stood a chance against Victor. Let's be real. I don't know, it's a good movie, it just feels underwhelming to me. It loses points for being the first Rocky movie that doesn't have Rocky in it. I know people will come at me with, this isn't a Rocky movie, it's a Creed movie, but come on bro. Creed movies are Rocky movies. They are all under the same umbrella as far as I'm concerned, and Rocky's presence is sorely missed in this. Dame is a good character, but he's done a disservice by having to follow Victor as the antagonist, in my opinion. It's kind of like the Batman movies. It doesn't matter who follows the Joker.
It's gone.
The next villain is just going to kind of pale in comparison. In the Creed universe, the opponent and matchup can't get any bigger than Creed versus Drago. Dame, as great as he is, does feel like a regression in that department. Think of it this way, if Rocky had faced Drago before taking on Clubber Lang, you'd be saying to yourself, yeah, that Clubber guy is a badass, but Rocky already defeated the boxing version of Doomsday, so how is this guy going to beat him? And it's kind of stated as such during the final fight, when it's revealed that the only reason Dame makes it so far into their match is because Creed is holding back against his former friend.
Let go of the guilt. Let go of whatever was. Go out there, be Adonis Creed.
Once Creed lets loose, he promptly KOs Dame. I really think it would have been better if Adonis faced Dame in the second movie and left Victor for the third, or perhaps even more appropriate, fourth film. I like to watch Adonis's relationship with his daughter, Amara, but I'm somewhat wary of how they are setting up her character to seemingly lead future installments. I don't know. Does anyone really want to see an Amara Creed movie? It's a good movie that follows the formula well, but just doesn't have the same pizzazz as some of the other movies in the franchise for me.